Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your old buddy Josh here, and today I thought I would jump into Patreon and do a little video for you guys again, behind the scenes of Paper Mario Switch, the make-believe episode, and you might recognize this little fellow's face right here. This is, of course, Paper Mario's head. This is what I'm working on. It's really weird. I've never made paper characters in a 3D program before, because why would I have? So it's just very strange that, you know, you kind of have to rethink how it's built and structured and stuff. I'm already done with kind of cutting him out with all the shapes, but you'll notice there are a lot of pieces here. Animating him is going to be really interesting compared to how you would animate a 3D model. But what we're doing is I've got it to where certain layers of the construction paper will overlap others. I don't know if you can see. Let's zoom in a bit. See how there's like a distance? Now that gap there is not final. I just did that to separate the hat from the back. But if we go into, well, I can just rip them apart here and then just undo it just to show you. Whoa, that, jeez, a jump scare, hat jump scare. But I meant to do this. You can see there's several like layers and pieces and it's craziness. Got the ear there. So what we're going to do in this video is I just figured, you know what? Patreon is supposed to be about giving you guys these sneak peek looks and whatnot. And so it would probably be a good idea to just finish up Mario's head here, but in a video and just talk with you guys about it. Let's get his skin tone going. I'm not 100% on his skin tone here of this construction paper, but you know, obviously once we get it down here, we can change it around and all sorts of stuff. Paper Mario, Peach. Well, that might cause some conflicting file names. Let's put Peach skin. There we go. Whoa! That obviously is not correct. Wait a minute. Why is this? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay. So some of these things, you'll notice, are not actually a thing. They're just an outline. Look at that. What is that? Well, what we have to do is we have to go into here, the modifier list, and we have to extrude it. And that, as you can imagine, extrudes it. Let's minimize our materials there. And we'll go into the top viewport, and we'll go to Edit Poly. We'll grab the vertexes, and we'll chop them right off there for Mario's skin. So that sounds really pleasant. Again, I'm not getting the final like distance here between everything. That's going to be a lot of back and forth. All right, now we've got that. We can actually assign it. I assigned it to the back, that black background, instead of what I was supposed to do. Actually, I'm just going to copy the UVW map from the hat. This looks very strange so far. What's the deal here? Why is this looking not properly colored? Am I going nuts? Why is this just white? What did I do wrong? What is... Oh! You got to click on show the material in the viewport. Okay, again, maybe not the... We got to adjust the... Everything's too small, so you don't see that detail enough. So we're going to actually stretch this out a bit, just so you can see more of the construction-y paper details in Mario's skin there a bit. And again, I'm going to go back and adjust the colors on a lot of this stuff, but that's really easy to do. That's just going into Photoshop and adjusting it. What am I doing? Why did I do that? I just have to paste it. There we go. Extrude. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just go through and extrude all the rest of these pieces. This is a very repetitive thing, very tedious. That's why I've got you guys along to entertain me. I don't know how that works because you're not actually here, so you can't really entertain me. So what I'm gonna have to do with, let's get his skin in there, material, assign it to the selection. What I'm going to have to do is it's gonna have like sort of some three-dimensionality in this. So what I'm going to do is that has to go forward a bit, I believe. Yes. Okay, let's group these together so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So the problem here is what I want to do, he looks like baby Mario.
Oh yeah, let's go!
That needs to come forward a bit more too. But what I want to do is I want to angle it a bit. Give his nose just like it's sticking out towards the camera just a bit, just a little bit. See, kind of get that little thing, and then from different perspectives, that's gonna look fun. Now I think we got to move that back a bit so it sinks into his skin. There we go, there we go, perfecto. If we turn off edged faces, we can see it. There we go. Look at that. But that's pretty good. I think I might separate the peachness of his skin a bit more from the black background. Let's ungroup that real quick. And let's just move this forward just a smidgen. Ooh, that might actually cause some issues though. We'll look into that later, but yeah, we're seeing some, I think I need to actually, hang on. Let's pull that away just a bit more. We're gonna grab these, we're gonna group them together, and I think we gotta go even more because this is not, the peach part of his skin is not sinking in to the peach part of his skin. Ooh, this could be some trouble here. See, because the peach, that's gonna cause some weird shadows. Well, we'll deal with that later. Let's just get the colors down for now and get everything properly layered. Mario without a mustache is very terrifying. I think you'll all agree. So let's get this stash extruded. But this is pretty much my evening. You wouldn't know it, but the way I'm designing this, the way I'm choosing to do this is going to take longer than if I had just drawn it, right? Like go into Photoshop and do this as a flat head, just one solid image or one solid, you know, whatever. But I feel like this is going to pay off and it's going to make things look better. I want this to look like a new generation of Paper Mario. You know what I mean? I don't want this to look like, you know, it's got to look, ooh, you know, I want you to see this and say, oh, wow, look at Paper Mario. He looks like an updated, fancier version of him. I really hate the way Paper Mario looks in, oh crap, PM Red. What does that stand for? What is PM Red? Oh, that's not it. I forgot what color I grabbed here, but we're gonna find out. Paper Mario brown, because I've got a dark brown and a light brown, and we need to figure out, this looks like it, well, we can always easily change that. Once again, I'm gonna grab the hat because I know that this texture for the brown color is the same size. Oh, that ain't it. That is it, right? Yeah. I know it's the same size as the red. So now what we're gonna do is we want that stash to come forward, of course. This layering is, I know, going to be a massive pain in the buttocks. Yeah, that's right, the buttocks. But it'll be worth it. There we go. Now I can see, ooh, we are gonna have some is-use there. I almost wonder if, but I think that's gonna be really cool. I just gotta get some more. Yeah, this is gonna be a headache. I need to bring this up more. And maybe even tilt it slightly back to get that in there. There's gonna be a whole lot of adjusting everything. But I think, there we go, that's basically it. See, we are getting that problem where when you do this, it's like, but I can fix that by messing with the vertices of the peach color on that. So that is fixable. That's not something we have to worry about. And actually, when you play the game, you only view Paper Mario from like that angle. But when actual lighting is being used, you will see this casting wrong shadows. So we don't want wrong shadows. Let's how are his eyes doing? Are those close to the skin? It's kind of hard to tell. Those are pretty close. Those look like they can maybe be brought up just a little bit. We don't want the eyes casting too many shadows, though, because it'll look like Paper Mario has bags under his eyes. They look all zombie-ish. All right, let's get his sideburn going now. I'm not sure how interesting this video is, but, you know, I always say that the Patreon is, you get behind-the-scenes looks, and, you know, this is basically the tedium that is my everyday life. It's actually pretty fun. I mean, when you see it coming together and everything, it becomes quite enjoyable. But there is a lot of stuff that is just so repetitive and so tedious, and sometimes you'll run into problems. All right, that was just brown. The dark brown is his mustache, right? His hair is lighter than his mustache, so I actually applied that to the wrong thing. His mustache is too light. Some of you watching this might have been like, whoa, the mustache is way too light. This episode of Make Believe is gonna suck butt through a straw. He can't even get the colors right. Don't worry, I'm going to change that. All right, let's, I know his sideburn needs to be a little bit above the black part. Why is that not on there? Oh, we gotta assign it to the selection. There we go, dark brown. Okay. Now let's take that whole sideburn and we'll bring it out. We gotta get the black background there. There it is. And we'll get it just right about into there. Right about there. Now see, that is an area that I want to cast a shadow. I want that to be casting a shadow on his skin. Because that'll, you know, you want it, if I'm going to the trouble of layering everything, you do want the lighting to kind of show that this stuff isn't just one flat thing. So, we do want to have some separation between that. Now, obviously, shadows are not going to cast on the black outline very well, because it's a freaking black outline. Now, we are having some troubles here. This is something I noticed earlier about the hat, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because I think I pulled the hat out in front of everything. Because you know how you can see the skin back there. We don't want that. But I think that'll be fixed once I'm done with the hat. Okay, let's do the... well, we got to actually apply the proper... Hold on, I want that to be a little bit more. I almost want, as crazy as it sounds, I almost want a slight blur in some of these things. So you can kind of really see that it's... Because, you know, if you look at it from far away... you don't really notice it as much. So you kind of want the texture to be a little bit stretched, I feel, so that you can see the detail. Not so stretched that it looks crappy, but just so you can see that texture in the construction paper. Okay, well, we did actually assign the wrong colors there, so let's fix that. There we go. Oh yeah, Mario time! It's funny, I was going through the sound files. Every single sound in Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And, I gotta tell you, I think it nearly drove me bonkers. Why is this all weird? But I was going through them because I was trying to pick out, like, the sounds that you would identify as a Paper Mario sound. Like, if you played the N64 game, if you played the Thousand Year Door, what are those sounds that would instantly bring you back to those games? Because obviously there's, you know, I'm gonna have sound effects in this episode. And so it was really important to me to find the ones that would be most identifiable. And, like I said, you kind of go nuts listening to constant sound effects. Now see, this is the little hair in the back there. So I want that to have a little bit of distance behind there. There you go. I think that works. Because you'd never see him from this angle anyways. So if it's like, oh wait, so I think that's good. I hope I'm right about his hair. I'm fairly certain his mustache is darker than his hair. We can check. I'll check an image later, but no time for that now. Man, the Thousand Year Door has just got an immaculately fantastic soundtrack. I adore it. I adore it! I adore it. I window it. I couch it. I microwave it. I refrigerate it. That was the best joke in the world. I can't wait till I'm a dad. I already got the dad jokes completely under wrap. Under wrap? I said I wanted to be a dad, not a mummy. Cause mummies rap. Wow, that's not a dad joke. That's a grandpa joke. That's not even that. It's an insult to grandpas everywhere. I'm just randomly mumbling at this point, in case you can't tell. Okay, now we need to... Well, let's get the skin color on his ear here. We're doing the ear so he can hear what we're saying. Paper Mario's like, whoa? Huh? Huh? Oh! Alright, what is this? Assigned to selection? There we go. When you really look at Paper Mario, because I've kind of been looking at him a lot lately, he's a little freakish. You know, he's got this little, like, midgety body type, and, I guess you're not supposed to say midget, are you? I don't know. If I was a midget, I would prefer midget instead of being called a little person. Doesn't little person make it sound like you're not as important? Like, oh, you're a little person. I'd be like, no, call me a midget. What are you doing? Anyways. But just like he has no legs. And that's somewhat disturbing. I'm changing the UVW maps on these. Give it a little bit more. You will notice, I don't know, I can't remember if I said this earlier, but I certainly meant to. I hate the way the characters look in Paper Mario Color Splash. That is the worst the characters have ever looked. The white outline is what I truly hate about them. I don't know why they did that. Generally, in design, if you give something a white outline, it is because you want it to look like a sticker. And I mean, they themselves knew this because of Paper Mario Sticker Star. They gave the stickers a white outline. So I don't know why they would give the characters a white outline. It just was very stupid. Now, with that ear, we are going to have to tuck that in as well. Man, this is just the head. We still have to do the body and the arms and the feet, but those are easier. What is going on here? I'm noticing. I really actually should have designed this with the lighting setup that the full thing has. You know what? I'm not going to touch that for now. I'm going to leave that ear the way it is, and we're going to look at it later. Did I properly? Yeah, that's fine. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-do-do-do. Yeah, I don't bother to name things. Like, what's the group name? Whatever. Now, if I was making a game, you probably need to do that with an actual video game. But, I'm not making a video game. For legal reasons, this is just fan art and nothing more. Alright, well, we gotta extrude a bunch of stuff. We're doing his hat now, the little M in his hat. I don't know how long this has been going on. Oh my god, 15 minutes. Should we keep going? Do you want me to go until this is finished? Or should I just be like, alright, well, that was a P. I don't know. I feel like we gotta finish it. Or at least get it to the point where it looks done. Like, we gotta at least get all of the little pieces properly extruded and whatnot. And I'll do a lot of adjusting with the layering outside of this video, because that's just not going to be fun at all. And Paper Mario... See, I usually don't even name these. Paper Mario White. That's the thing. Whenever I do, if I ever do, make a video game, it's going to be a really annoying thing. Wait a minute. What am I doing? His M is red. Oh, well. Well, we can get this in here anyway. No, wait, sure. I've never played a Mario game before. Can you guys tell me about it? Ah, there we go. Let's copy this UVW map. Yeah, I don't know why I made that white. Probably because the background was red, so I just naturally thought, well, it's supposed to stand out. All right, let's do, this is black, right? Yeah, there's a black outline. What am I doing? Just copy the extrude here. So this just gives you an idea as to how incredibly filled with excitement my average day is when I'm working on Make Believe. It's just, I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat here. This is in no way is this repetitive work. And you know, I mean, I'm getting paid so much money to do this that it, you know, makes sense. Okay. Paste that. I don't know. I have a lot of confidence, though. I really do have a lot of confidence in where the channel is gonna go once, basically once summertime starts, like in the spring and that. Oh shoot, why did I do that? Because there's a lot of really cool videos coming out, and I think they're gonna stand out big time. I'm hoping a lot of people are excited by them, and we'll see where that goes. It's so funny because I remember there are some times when I'm just like, oh my god, what did I do? Why didn't I just shut up and make stupid reviews and do what everyone else was doing? Why did I have to jump into this whole thing where I'm doing insane amounts of work and doing these elaborate videos? But that feeling usually quickly goes away. Why is this not? Oh, it's not viewing there. There we go. It's just sometimes I'm doing these elaborate things and I stop and I say to myself, what in the name of God are you doing? Like, you're making a fake Paper Mario game. That's not something a normal person would make. No normal person would be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do all that work. One day I'll be normal, but that day is not today. Okay, let's see how that worked. Look at that! Look at that iconic M. That is an iconic M. Is that the most iconic M? No, M&Ms probably have more iconic M's. Curse the M&Ms. Okay, that looks like it's probably pretty good. I do think, however, that this is maybe pulled out a little much. I might have got a little overzealous with that, so we're going to bring that back a bit. There we go. And I think the M casting a shadow might be a little bit more important than that even, so let's bring that out a bit. All right, we got his hat. Bada bing, bada bam. I'm going to bring this red out more. Ooh, wait, can I? Hold on. This could be a problem. There could be a big issue going on here, and I'm about to freak out. Well, actually, we're done pretty much, right? That's all the stuff. It looks like, watch, hold on a second. Looks like Mario has little eyelashes when I did that. Hold on, let me see if I can do it again. Oh, there we go. Look at his little eyelash. Ooh, it's my little hand. You probably can't see it because it's not a whole screen. All right, well, here's the moment of truth. This could be where things really show how messed up they are going to be. We got to grab the entire hat, right? And then we pull it forward. And I expect it's going to overlap on the ear in a place that I don't want it, but that's okay. Oh, it didn't actually mess up. Thank God. I was just worried something would not... Yeah, there we go. Got that sort of three-dimensionality going on there. Now, the reason I'm putting so much space in between it is for shadow casting purposes, and just sort of you get this feeling of like, see when I move it around a bit, you kind of get a feeling of him having this sort of almost pop out sort of a look to him, like he's layered, and you really see that instead of it just being flat. I could have easily just done that and just be like, oh, it's a flat Paper Mario head, look at that, bada bing, bada boom. But now that I have it like this, I have control over kind of moving certain things. Like when he walks, let me see if I grabbed everything. When he walks, oh, I didn't grab everything. If I wanted to make his hat bob a little bit, I can do that without having to like make a whole thing. Oh my God, Mario is bald. You know what I mean? Like if it was just a flat image, I would have had to manually animate, or I would have had to animate that in a texture, and it would have been stupid. I am noticing here, we don't have a line here. Oh, is that a problem? No. I think what we can do is move that back. Let's see if I move the brown hair back so we get that line above it. Does that happen at any point? Intriguing. I think we can, hold on, let's try to pull this up even further. I don't know if we want to go much further because he's really going to be too... Okay. Why is this out so far? Well, again, like I said, I don't really want to waste your time anymore adjusting all this. That's what I'm going to do now. But aside from there not being a black line that goes over the top of his hair here, that is it. What do you guys think? There's your head. There's your Paper Mario head. Now I got to do, the head is the hardest part. Obviously I need to do more expressions on his head, but there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Paper Mario, wahoo!